Good afternoon, and welcome back to Child Psychology Week 12. Welcome as we are finishing our unit on children in their middle childhood years, middle and late childhood. So what we're looking at here is children in school in the years they're going to school, but not yet to the point that they've reached puberty. So there's no hard and fast end to middle childhood because it's puberty whenever puberty comes about. So in this week, we were looking last week in our discussion at the use of rewards as whether rewards are really distractions from learning. And so I wanted you to take a look at that, to take a look at an article on that. I am particularly interested in what you think about that in terms of your own schooling. My concern, as always, with this kind of approach, behavior approach, is are we just our behavior, or is there something else going on, like our thoughts and our feelings, our personality and all? So I'm really interested in what happens when we just make school really about just do what I say and not what I do or whatever. And what are children really learning? Are children learning to think? Are children learning the skills they're going to need to press on to middle school and high school and college? Are they ready? Are they being prepared to be adults? Are they being prepared for an adult world? And I think that a few of you really mentioned that this behavioral aspect of teaching is kind of a distraction from learning about the real world. Joshua, in particular, I like what you said about sort of the learning goes really beyond. Learning is cognitive; it goes beyond behavior. So, if you want to know what is a child learning, it's really not whether they're on the red square or the yellow square or the green square, but it's what are they really, how is it changing their behavior? Kimberly, I like what Kimberly said about, you don't just learn to behave because you get a reward for doing it, or learn to behave because you want to escape punishment. You learn to behave because it's the right thing to do. And so we want children to learn how to think for themselves and make good decisions and be inherently moral with one another. And so, as Megan pointed out, maybe there's some better ways out there to address this, to teach that, to help children learn that without it being about rewards and punishments. Because what are you really learning with that? You're learning to get a grade. You're learning to get a sticker. You're learning about that. What I really appreciate about class discussions is occasionally I'll get people who have the opposite view. Like Daniel, you pointed out that, in particular, it didn't seem like you think children are capable of motivation outside of rewards. Okay. I don't know if I agree or disagree with you there. I would say I don't think I'm particularly motivated by incentives myself. So maybe that comes with age and the children you've observed are too young or whatever. But I just don't think, I just think that that's a question. And let's ask that. Let's continue to pay attention to that as we move into the next unit. Are children capable of learning, or are they really incapable of doing anything beyond behavioral motivation? Behavioral manipulation. In any case, very good job with the discussions, all of you. And let's press on to adolescence. And I hope you have a great week and take care of yourselves.